He just screamed and hollered and asked why was somebody do something like that to his mother because she's so kind. The child who never cried, and growing up, she didn't do too much. She was real quiet and happy. She was the person that everybody went to. I want him not to be able to get out at all. I just want to go straight to prison. I knew it from day one. I'm just really shook that he would do something like this.
Can't fathom why or what or why would someone would do this. You're talking about a mother, a 30-year-old mother, 2 children.
Monica Elkins texted her daughter every single morning. That was just how they were. So when Monica had a bad dream about Ashley's car the night before, she didn't shake it off. She texted her daughter about it, first thing. The reply came back fast. Too fast and too wrong. Aw, man. Not Ashley's words. Not Ashley's rhythm. A mother knows. Monica tried calling. Nothing. She drove to the house anyway, because that's what you do when something feels off in your chest before your brain can explain why. She got there 10 minutes after Ashley left. The house was empty. What Monica didn't know yet was that she was already looking for a daughter who had vanished into someone else's plan. Ashley Elkins was 30 years old, raising 2 boys, running a beauty salon out of her home in Warren, Michigan. She'd built that business herself. Steady clients, flexible hours, a life that worked around her sons instead of against them. 9 months earlier, her father had been murdered. It gutted the family. It also pulled Ashley and her mother closer, into that daily check-in kind of bond that made the silence on January 2nd feel so wrong so fast. For about a year, Ashley had dated a man named DeAndre Booker. At first, he looked like someone worth keeping around. He came to family events, played basketball with her sons, took them to get haircuts, showed up for her after her father died. Monica had started picturing him as a future son-in-law. Then the jealousy started, specifically jealousy over her male clients, the ones who came to her house for a haircut or a service and left with nothing more than that. Booker didn't see it that way. The tension got bad enough that Ashley moved her salon out of the house entirely, into a commercial space, just to keep the peace. That's usually the moment worth paying attention to, not the argument, the accommodation. When someone starts rearranging their own life to manage another person's jealousy, something has already shifted. Ashley started telling people she felt like she was being followed. Odd appointments showed up in her booking system, clients who didn't exist until it became clear who'd actually been making them. She broke up with him in September 2024. He didn't take the hint. Family members later said he built fake social media accounts to keep tabs on her, and 2 days before Ashley disappeared, someone booked an appointment through her website, showed up at her house and knocked. Front door, then the side door. It was Booker, in disguise playing client. Ashley told the people inside to stay quiet and stay down until he left. He got the message across either way. He knew where she was, he knew her schedule, and he wasn't planning on staying gone. 2 days later, she walked out that same front door to run an errand. She never made it back. January 2nd, 2025, 8:30 in the morning. Ashley left the house to pick up beauty supplies. A short errand, the kind you don't think twice about. 10 minutes later, her phone sent that text. "Aw, man." Then silence. FaceTime rang out, unanswered. A little while after, a message went out from her phone claiming she was on her way to a beauty supply store in Roseville. Then the phone started doing something specific, powering off, then back on, then off again. Investigators recognized the pattern immediately. It's not random. It's what people do when they're trying to throw off location tracking. The last signal from Ashley's phone came from near DeAndre Booker's apartment in Roseville. 5 days passed before her gray Chevy Malibu turned up abandoned, a few miles from that same apartment. When police searched Booker's place, they didn't find hints. They found a scene. Blood matching Ashley's DNA. In the bathtub, on the walls, near the vanity. An earring, a bullet fragment lodged in the drain. Clothing tied to Booker, also carrying her blood. And surveillance footage, a person dressed like Booker straining to force something heavy into a nearby dumpster. That dumpster tested positive for Ashley's blood, too. Then came his search history. After she disappeared, Booker had looked up the fastest route from Flint to Ohio. What to do if you're on the run, whether blood is traceable, how to beat a polygraph, how to delete your Google history. Before she disappeared, his searches included how to make an X miss you and a 9mm silencer. Somewhere in there, he'd also picked up large trash bags, bleach, and gloves. It's worth sitting with. That for a second, not the horror of it, the arrogance of it. A man leaves behind a search history like that and still expects to walk away clean. He didn't beat the polygraph question, he typed it into a search bar. That's not a criminal mastermind. That's someone who thought Google was a filing cabinet nobody else could open. On January 9th, Booker was charged with lying to police during a violent crime investigation, a 4-year felony in Michigan. Prosecutors used it to hold him while the rest of the case came together behind the scenes. They didn't need long. Later that month, the charges escalated. First-degree premeditated murder, tampering with evidence, mutilation or disinterment of a body, concealing a death. No bond. Investigators turned to Pine Tree Acres, a landfill in Lenox Township spanning hundreds of acres, processing waste by the millions of tons. Search teams went in with cadaver dogs and full protective gear, working through winter conditions, narrowing the search using collection logs from the Roseville route. They found some personal items that needed further testing. They did not find Ashley. To this day, her body has never been recovered. The case has been moving through the courts ever since. After a preliminary examination that stretched across multiple days, a judge ruled there was enough evidence to send Booker to trial. The judge pointed to the same pieces that had built the case from the start: the blood, the DNA, the earring, the bullet fragment, the search history, the dumpster footage, and the lie Booker told police about Ashley leaving in her own car. A claimed surveillance video directly contradicted. In June 2026, he was found competent to stand trial. Pretrial is set for late October. Trial is scheduled for November 2026. Prosecutors' theory is straightforward. Ashley was killed inside Booker's apartment that morning, and her body went out through the waste stream. The defense will argue the obvious weak point: no body, no confession, a case built entirely on circumstance. Michigan has convicted people without a body before. It's rare and it's never simple. So, what actually happened in that apartment? The evidence points towards something planned, not spontaneous. Booker had already shown up at her house in disguise 2 days earlier. He already knew her patterns. The text that came 10 minutes after she left, the phone powering on and off, the immediate pivot to searches about escaping and covering tracks, none of that reads like panic. It reads like someone already anticipating what came next. There's also a chance Ashley went to Roseville herself that morning, maybe expecting something ordinary, and whatever happened, happened once she got there. The car and the final phone pings support that version just as easily. What doesn't hold up is coincidence. Too much of what followed had already been prepared for. Booker has not been convicted. Under the law, he remains innocent until a jury says otherwise, and the trial in November will be the real test of everything prosecutors believe they can prove. But whatever the verdict ends up being, some things are already settled. Ashley's sons are growing up without their mother. Monica no longer gets a text every morning. And a woman who spent months sensing that something was wrong, who moved her business, who told the people in her house to stay quiet and hide, was right the entire time. Being right didn't save her. That's the part of this story that doesn't resolve in a courtroom, no matter what the verdict is. This has been the story of Ashley Elkins. Fair use notice. This video is for educational and commentary purposes only. All footage and images used fall under fair use guidelines as protected under Section 107 of the U.S. Copyright Act. If you enjoy true crime content, make sure to subscribe to Love to Death channel for more shocking cases, in-depth investigations, and updates on stories like this one. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload,
Her 9:06. I texted her. She was here with the kids. She left. Anaya talked to her. She was on the way back. Told her she was going to the beauty supply. Never came back. Phone was dead. Usually phone dead. She could get a charger or whatever. If I call and text and get mad and act crazy or whatever, she calls back. Once the phone's back on, phone been on for a long time, for hours now. Keep ringing. Her location is off. It's not like her. I don't care what nobody say, nothing like her. And then please don't tell me it's 99% chance that she probably just like the hell with y'all and whatever. I said she don't do it. She had 2 boys that she loved to death. And she never want her mama worried. Never. I flip on her kids. I talk to them, they don't answer the phone. She'll be flipping, tripping, all that. And they'll come out, hey, Ma, give me a minute. Give me that. My phone was dead. She ain't calling back at all. And her phone is ringing. Location off now. Y'all just keep trying to reach out to her, though. Just try to reach out to Ashley. Like her Facebook, she ain't post nothing all day. She used to post something, so she ain't post nothing. She don't answer no phone calls. Phone's been dead. Location off now. Phone ringing. She not answering. All I've been saying to her, she would have called back. She would have texted like, oh, I'm sorry. Nothing. Please, in the last location in Roseville and Pinehurst. Car not there. I had been there already. Car not there. The guy, house she went to, his phone off. Can't find him on fucking Facebook. Nothing. So if y'all see a Malibu, it's an old member, it's gray. No license plate, no nothing. Or whatever. And if you know her number or her Facebook, she know or whatever, like try to contact her, people she know, and see if they talk to her or whatever. She ain't checked on her boys. They not like her or nothing. Her phone's on now, but her location is off. I'm really worried. I just want to know she okay. And no, she leave her house angry. She didn't, was nothing of that. She was fine. She been doing good, working and doing her hair stuff and all kind of shit. Just had Christmas. She cooked New Year's Eve, the black eyed peas and the greens and all that. Even though her phone was off and it was dead, and then the phone get back on, and then she see my messages, see if they call her, she'll call me back. Her phone is ringing and she not answering, and her location's turned off. I'm telling everybody something's wrong. Y'all, it's been 3 days. 3 days. And I just need help finding her. I just feel like I'm not having enough help. They just taking too long. It's been 3 days. They should have been on this a long time ago. I need help, y'all. I need help. I need people come and help and search and all the phone calls and all the leads. And I think y'all, it just ain't fast enough. It's been 3 days. It's been too long. It's been too long, y'all. I just feel like they're not doing enough. Y'all just keep posting. Keep sharing. Just keep posting, keep sharing. All right. Thank y'all.